Welcome everyone. I have some new updates going on with the merch, with the book, with the event that you might have seen me mention about, as well with business, and it's everything that's going on because I want to kind of tell people and show people more about myself, more about what's going on in my life, and I want to share more because the whole point of everything I do, the whole point for the merch, and I'm going to explain more of this in detail soon in this video that you're watching right now. The point of everything I do, the point of the book, the point of the 2 new books, I am writing 2 more books as well. I'm also going to start my self-development program. I'm going to start that and start recording for that. The point of all this stuff is to help and give to people because I'm watching and I'm seeing right now that there is a huge, huge need for not just self-development, personal development, people to focus on themselves, people to work on themselves, to improve themselves, and all these different things because I watch as people my age, people of different ages, and as people grow up, I'm watching as friends, family, people who I don't know, strangers, and so on, are struggling immensely. I have friends that come to me once in a while, they have issues going on, they have problems. They don't have a focus, they don't have an aim, and once in a while as well, people who I barely talk to, I'll start a conversation with them, see what's going on in their lives, and I find out that there's some catastrophe. I find out that there's some big problem that they have going on. I find out that they don't know what to do. That's the biggest thing I'm seeing right now is most people, no matter their age, no matter what their background is, no matter just about anything, they're struggling. They're anxious. They have depression. A lot of people just don't know what they want to do. They have no clear path to follow. And I want to help eliminate those issues. I want to help give back to the people that have helped me to get to where I am. And just because I care about people, I want to give to people everything I have. It's part of my personality. It's who I am. And it's why I do everything that I do. It's why I have came out with the merch. It's why I came out with the book. It's why I'm writing 2 more books. It's why I'm working on the self-development program. It's why I work on myself, why I make sure I get to the gym or that I work out at home. And why recently, I just got the new camera, for those who don't know, or you probably saw on Facebook or somewhere, wherever you're watching this, on YouTube or wherever. I got a new camera. I got 2 going at once now. I got a new setup. I can do it I'm actually going to start as well. Why do I have the podcast? Same thing with the reason I have a podcast. I'm starting all this stuff so I have a foundation to work upon. As I grow, as I build, it's all there already. All the supporting structure for a well thought out business or way to help people, to give to people, and to take care of people in whatever part of their lives that they want taken care of or that they want to improve, it's all there already, which is why I have all these things laid out and why I continually do so. And, I'm coming out, like I mentioned, with 2 more books. One's going to be on self-development. That's going to be along with my self-development program. It's going to be a lot harder version of 19, a lot more harsh, exact, better version of 19. By the way, if you haven't picked up 19, I really recommend it. The guy who wrote it is a great guy. Kidding, but as well, the second book is going to be more business based, how to raise your conversion, how to scale your business, how to see more results in what you're doing, and how to get more money from the amount of money that you're spending on ads, and a lot more, a lot with conversion, a lot with follow-up, a lot with lead management and customer management. And along all this stuff, along everything that I've talked about, I get a lot of criticism, except from Layla Girl. Layla Girl never criticizes. She just lays here. She be's a good dog. She's just relaxing. But I get a lot of criticism. And I like it. I appreciate it. I get a lot of people asking me questions about why I've came out with this stuff or what I'm going to do with all of it. And I get a lot of questions. And also a lot, like I said, a lot of criticism, people asking or, saying things like, are you sure you know what you're talking about? Or are you sure you're going to be able to help people? Are you sure you're ready for this? What else have I gotten? Do you know what you're doing? That's a good one. And I get a lot of critique. And my answer to all the criticism for those of you who are watching this, who've been following me for any time period, is to really think about, number one, I have already worked with and have basically been a life coach for people who more than double, almost triple my age. I have already consulted for companies that are now paying me thousands of dollars to consult for them, as well as individuals. I have one a smaller individual I'm working with right now who has paid me $1,000, and she's going to pay me another $1,000 soon here once I'm done with the consulting. But I've consulted for many companies, and I've coached a lot of people, especially one-on-one. I've done group coaching. I've led, when I was younger, I had a group of over 20,000 people. Many of you don't know this. I had a group of over 20,000 people on my list that I was in charge of in a marketing program that I was the owner of and creator of. So for anyone guessing or thinking that either A, I don't know what I'm talking about, or B, that I need to learn more, because that's a big thing too, is people think I need to learn more, or I need to do something else in order to do what I'm doing. But that's not true at all, because number one, I've already done enough and have learned enough to be able to be confident that I can help people in all of these areas. And as well, many people don't see what goes on behind the scenes of when I'm not recording, when I'm not on video, when I'm not out in the public, what I've spent the past majority of my life researching, thinking about, spending time on and diving deep into. I've read an uncountable number of books on psychology, an uncountable number of books on self-development, on business, and I've gone through courses, tons of courses. I've purchased courses for, one recently was for Nick Single, that was $1,000, for Facebook ads. I've gone through so much that people don't see, and if they ultimately think that with my age, I don't have the knowledge or experience, but in fact I have started so early and I started so young, technically when I was 14 about, that I know exactly what people need, or at least I have a good estimation based upon the years of research, the years of working with people, experimenting with businesses, experimenting and managing my own businesses, coaching groups of hundreds and sometimes thousands of people. It's been my responsibility and job to do so, and that's why everything I'm developing, everything I'm working on right now is geared towards driving that up further, helping and impacting more people, making sure I can give as much as I possibly can to as many people that I can reach. Because, like I already said, I see the struggle out there. I see what's going on with people. I see how so many people are lost. They don't know what to do, whether it's with their friends, their family, their relationships, with their business, with the job they have, their finances, whatever the case may be. They don't know what they want to do, and if they do know what they want, they don't know how to go out and do it, or they're afraid, or they're scared, or whatever emotions they're feeling. And I want to help people with all of that. I want to help them be able to change their lives and live like Layla Girl here. See, Layla Girl, all she basically does is sleep and play and be a good dog. And if you could do that, why wouldn't you? So other than that, I just want to update you guys on the merch is out. The merch is out. Go to jonweberg.com/merch if you're interested in any merch. By the way, this is one of them I'm wearing right now. I can try to turn around and show you the back. Hopefully you can see. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. But it actually went through the wash. This is the merch through the wash. Everything's still clear. It all stuck. It's still the same size. It might have shrunk maybe 3%. It feels barely more snug, but anyways, it's a perfect size. I wear a large. I ordered a large, came out large. As well, if you haven't picked up a copy of 19 by yours truly, make sure you go to jonweberg.com/19book, I believe. Order your book. And as well, if you are not following me on YouTube or the podcast, you can go to jonweberg.com to both get on my to watch and subscribe to the podcast, follow the podcast. There's links that you'll see there for the podcast. And as well, you can Let me think. Just go to YouTube, look up my name, Jon Weberg, subscribe to me on there, because I'm going to have a lot more content coming out every single day. You're going to see interviews. I'm going to start interviewing people. I'm going to start, having hosts on the podcast. Or not hosts, I'm going to have guests on the podcast. One might be with Layla Girl if her schedule is not too busy. We will see. But the podcast is going to start, growing more and more. So also YouTube channel. I've been working on that. And I'm going to work on everything a lot more. You're going to see more content coming from me all the time. Because like I said, this stuff is my passion. Helping people is my passion. Helping businesses and companies is my passion. And it's something that I live for. I truly, that's literally what I do every single day. Is I'm either working with someone one-on-one, I'm working with a group I manage, or I'm managing a list, or I'm helping friends or family, and it's just what I love to do. I love taking care of people, I love giving to people, and I can't help it. It's just who I am. So at any time as well, if you want to learn more about me, if you want to follow me more, again, go to jonweberg.com. I'm putting up multiple cameras because I'm trying to see how this is going to lay out in a video. I got my microphone going at the same time. I got Layla, I got the computer over there, I got the lights going and everything. And we'll see what else I can bring to you guys, because I have a lot of plans that I want to enact. The self-development program is going to be amazing. I have plans for it. I'm going to record for it as well. The books, I'm starting the books. And everything's going great. And I just want to keep you guys updated and keep you guys knowing exactly what's going on, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. And other than that, have a great day. If you're stressing out, if you have anxiety, if you're going through something right now, don't worry. It's going to be all right. Just keep watching, and I'll help you all very, very soon. In some way or another, there's got to be a way I can help every person that's watching these videos. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.